What's up, guys? Welcome back to my podcast. Quite a bit of things to talk about today. First of all, I'll be trying to do my podcast earlier than what I have been. What I was supposed to be doing, like 9:30 is a little bit too late because I get tired and because I have school. I'm gonna try to do it around anywhere from 5 to 7 Central Time. So we'll have to see. We had 2 new captains, and we got like 5 deals. 5 deals. Nick Foligno is the Chicago Blackhawks captain. I think it's a good pick. Some people will say Bedard should have got it, but I also think that since he only has 1 year of NHL experience, I feel like it'd be better if give someone like Nick Foligno, who's had plenty of experience. He's a veteran and he's a very good leader. Give someone like him the captain so he can kind of lead by example, and then when Bedard is ready to be captain, he can take the captaincy. That is what I think. I think it's a good move for Luke Richardson. Next, Victor Hedman is the Tampa Bay Lightning captain. I also like this. Either him, Kucherov, I feel. I think Hedman is better fit for it, I think. I'm pretty sure he's been there for a little bit longer. I'm pretty sure. And I just feel like they're both really deserving of it. I do not disagree with the Hedman thing at all. Kevin Lankinen signed to the Vancouver Canucks, meaning that Demko will probably be out for a little while. As he will also probably take over. So yeah, Kevin Lankinen is a Canuck. Dylan Guenther signed an 8-year, pretty dang big contract. Dylan Guenther. He was very good last year for the Coyotes, now known as the Hockey Club. He signed an 8-year, $57.14 million contract. I think it was a pretty decent contract. You would think he'd be overpaid, but he's really not. He really is not at all. So yeah, I think that's overall a good signing. Dawson Mercer has re-signed with the New Jersey Devils. Dawson Mercer deal. He signed a 3-year contract worth $12 million. Good deal. I think that was a really good deal for the Devils. Okay, so we got 2 more, both of the Red Wings. Lucas Raymond, he signed. He can honestly get anywhere from 80 to 90 points next season. I'm not going to lie to you. He really could. He has the capability of doing that. He's a very skilled offensive player. He's an 8-year, $64.6 million contract. I think that was a phenomenal deal. For Steve Yzerman, I think that was a great deal. I really like that move. Next, Mo Seider. Mo Seider deal. He signed a 7-year, $59.85 million deal. 2 huge re-signings for the Red Wings. I also want to touch tabs on another thing. Why hasn't Swayman been signed yet? The NHL has already been up and running for the preseason. Yesterday, preseason started. And preseason games are actually going on as we speak. So yeah, I don't know. I just feel like they need to sign him. That needs to be the main priority, is to sign Swayman. I know it's tough. It's easier said than done. But they need to figure it out. They need to figure it out, and quick. And they need to sign him. Because running Corpusalo as your starter is not good. Ask Ottawa. So yeah, and also before we start looking at scores, I have this sports picking game. I've been using it for like a long time now, like probably close to a year. And I can pick all different types of sports. Like I pick baseball, basketball when it's back on, football, and hockey games. So every single day, I will be going over my hockey predictions. So I'm doing really good today in other sports. Really good. I have the Rangers beating the Bruins today, which are up 2-1. I have the Oilers beating Winnipeg, which are tied at 1 apiece. Then I have other hockey games on, as well, such as the Devils beating the Islanders, the Senators beating the Maple Leafs, which that's a huge upset. I had like a 4 times coin multiplier on that, and I took it just because why not? Hockey Club to beat the Blues in the preseason opener. The Sharks to beat Vegas. Not because I think they're going to be a better team come regular season, because of preseason, a lot of the prospects are going to be playing. They have better prospects. And then the Kraken to beat the Flames later. So, yeah, that's that. So, yeah, I'll be doing that like every day. I'll be going over those. So, Rangers are winning right now, which we will be going over that. We will be going over and reviewing the USHL games this past week that happened. Preseason opener. And then we'll be going over yesterday 3 preseason games and the one that already happened today. Because 2 of them already happened today and 1's happening right now. So let's go straight into it. Starting on Wednesday, the first 2 games of the USHL regular season. First, Tri-City was up 2-0, and then Youngstown came back and won 4-3 in overtime. They were 1-0 to start the season, and Dubuque came out really flat. I'm not gonna lie, they came out flat. I don't want to blame DJ who started that game, but I will say he definitely didn't have that good of a performance. Also, our second preseason game in Dubuque against Cedar Rapids, he had a terrible game as well. DJ, he's good, but I don't think he's gonna be our starter, and I'll tell you why. Because the next day we play, on Thursday we play, and I'll go over that right now. But yeah, Sioux City won 5-1. Yeah, we came out really flat. Our team didn't play much better, but I think having okay, we'll talk about that in a minute here. Okay, I'll elaborate on that in a minute. Madison Capital blew Omaha out of the water, 7-3. Smacked the crap out of them. They scored 5 goals in the third period. So yeah, Des Moines beat the Green Bay Gamblers 2-1, which is good for me as a Saints fan. You want as much teams as possible to get down. Sioux City Musketeers beat the Phantom, which is also good for us. But Sioux, I don't really care what Sioux City does because they're in a different conference. Okay, Giants won 3-2 in a shootout. We played really, really good, but we didn't get bounces to go our way. So they ended up being up 2-0 about halfway through the second. We got 2 goals towards the end of the last half of the second period. Tied the game up. Momentum completely changed. Then we went to overtime because there was 0 goals in the third period. Overtime is very even. I would say we played a little bit better in overtime, but it depends who you ask. Shootout, we scored first, Lucas and Fleet, and then I think they scored in the third round to keep the game alive, and then nobody scored to the 6th round where Torco Jenner scored for us, and then Liam Bierman stopped them to come to Buke with a 1-1 record. I will say, I was going to elaborate on this. I think our team, our team was so much better. We played together so much better on Thursday. We played together as a unit. We made adjustments. We played so much better defensively as well. And I feel like all that comes down to goaltending. When you have a really good goaltender in net and that doesn't let up a goal in the first minute and a half of the game and is really stable back there, it allows you to make better plays and feel better and be less hesitant of making plays. That's what I was saying. And that's why I think Bierman's our starter. First of all, yes, he stole us that game. He made 25 saves and 27 shots. Great performance. Phenomenal in the shootout as well. Stole us the shootout, I believe. He saved us so many times in the shootout. And then Jenner Show played great, by the way. 1 goal, 1 assist. And the shootout winner, by the way. But yeah, I think with Bierman, definitely our starter. We play so much better with Bierman, and he's way better than DJ. So yeah. I think that's who should be our starter, but I'm not the coach. So on Friday, I'll be at the home opener. I should be at every single home game from the season ticket holder. So yeah, Green Bay Gamblers win in a 2-0 shutout victory over the Fargo Force on Friday. So yeah, good for the Gamblers. Lincoln Stars defeat the Madison Capitals 5-2. They scored 4 goals in the third period. Wow, okay. So yeah. Niagara Steelers defeat the Des Moines Buccaneers 5-2. Even though the Buccaneers had 42 shots, he only scored 2. What a game. But Jack Parsons. Cedar Rapids beat Omaha 4-0. And they were 5-0 in the preseason, and then they're 1-0 in the regular season at this point. So, this is what happened yesterday, Saturday. Waterloo gets a 4-0 shutout victory over the Chicago Steel. That was good for us. Fargo Force beat the Lumberjacks 4-2. Is also good for us as a big Flying Saints fan. Cedar Rapids won 3-2 against Lincoln. Cedar Rapids is looking really good. They beat us twice in the preseason. They're 5-0 in the preseason. They're 2-0 so far in the regular season. So they're 7-0 including preseason. So yeah, looking really good. Not I don't like that because that's our rival. But we've beat them. We've been so much better than them forever, dude. Like, they never got a number. I don't know why, but yeah, we've been better than them forever. Stampede beat the Team USA Hockey and TDP 6-3. Those are good for us. This Sunday today, all the game. I'm pretty sure all the games are over today. Sioux Falls Stampede came back and won 4-3 in overtime. They were down 2-0. They came back and won in overtime 4-3. It's good for us. They beat the Lumberjacks. Team USA Hockey and TDP defeated the Waterloo Blackhawks 5-2. And so yeah, those are the games today. Those are all the games over the past week. Now we're gonna go to NHL. NHL is so back. Big NHL is so back. Okay, so here, let me look. Okay, so yesterday the Sabres smacked the crap out of the Penguins, 7-3. Hold up, can I NHL? I don't want to search up NHL scores. I just want to search up NHL. God dang it! That's how I just on. I just searched up NHL scores. I want to. Okay. So we scroll down here. Should be an NHL website. Do you really know NHL websites? I know there's an NHL website. I just gotta find it. Bro, really? NHL website. There we go. I'm gonna favorite this too, by the way. So now we're gonna look at scores. Here we go. So yesterday, the Penguins lost to the Sabres 7-3 in a blowout victory. Actually blowout loss, I guess. Poor RV got a power play goal to open the scoring 1-0 Pittsburgh. That was a minute and 8 seconds into the game. UPL was starting for the Sabres, and Bloomquist started for the Penguins, who was a good goalie prospect for the Penguins. But yeah, that didn't age very well for him as we get into it. JJ Peterka tied the game with the power play goal, 3 minutes and 25 seconds in the first period, 1-1. JJ Peterka scored again, 46 seconds into the second period. This is by Alex Tuck and Oroku. To be fair, the Sabres had most of their players playing, like most of the starting players playing, and the Penguins didn't, so that's not really fair, but this is what happened. Owen Power, I do remember the shot. It was just very, very hard slap shot. He put a lot of power behind that slap shot. A lot of pun intended. Yeah, Owen Power got his first goal of the preseason. They got really bad at this point. Rohu scored a goal. And then Sam Lafferty scored one. It was 5-1. I'm pretty sure Bloomquist got pulled after this goal. And then JJ Peterka got a hat trick. Not too long after that. So yeah, they scored like 5 goals in the first 5 minutes of the second period. 5.5 minutes. Dylan Cousins scored 3:42 into the third period. And then Poole RV scored in the power play, second goal of the game. And then only like less than 20 seconds apart, like 19 seconds apart. He scored another one. He had hat tricks. So JJ Peterka and Paul Harvey. I like to call him Pool Party. JJ Peterka and Pool Party got a hat trick, but the Penguins lost to the Sabres 7-3. So yeah, it's this Blues game. Okay, I'm pretty sure. So Binnington got like 20 saves on 20 shots, and then I'm pretty sure both of the goalies got pulled. Also, I'm pretty sure that Casey Smith had like 20 shots against him too. And he stopped all of them. Very, very, very good goaltending performance by both of the goalies. The Smith proved that he's going to be a very, very, very solid backup goalie to Jake Andre. And he has the capability of becoming a starter if Andre was to either have a really bad start to the season, get injured, whatever. And if the Blues were to be any good this season, it would be because of Binnington. I knew Binnington was good, but he was really good this game. Like, I'm gonna give him credit where credit is due. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm a Blackhawk fan, so they're my rival, so it doesn't really matter. I'm not trying to be biased here. Let me take my headphones off. I had my headphones on this whole time. I really don't know why. So yeah. There's no goals in the first period. 17 minutes and 25 seconds into the second period. So late in the second period, Kyle Capobianco. That is not a player that plays for the actual Stars roster. It must be like an AHL player or something. Scored his first goal of the preseason. 10 minutes and 46 seconds into the third, Colin Blackwell scored a goal. 2-0 Dallas. Blackwell is players either on the third or fourth line. I'm pretty sure the fourth line. So he is a consistent player that plays in the lineup. Like their actual lineup. And then Kasperi Kapanen. I'm pretty sure he's gonna play with the Blues this year too, like their actual roster. So yeah, he scored to bring him back within one, but they couldn't get the second one. Too tired out, so Dallas squeaked out a 2-1 victory in the preseason opener in Dallas. This game, Minnesota Wild Jets. I thought the Jets were gonna win, and they should have. Clearly, according to the stats, they should have. The Wild goalie definitely stole it. I'm not sure who started. I think it was Jesper Wallstedt, which would make sense. It would make sense if it was Jesper Wallstedt, but I'm not 100% sure. Caden Bankier scored a power play goal unassisted 7 minutes and 11 seconds into the first period. And then Damon Hunt scored a power play goal. 2-0 Wild, 16 minutes and 40 seconds into the first period. And Colin Miller got one back for the Jets, 18:57 into the first period, so there's only a minute and 3 seconds left in the first period, assisted by Nemestikov and Appleton. There were 2-1 Wild in the first period, and then Jerome Clark and Jacob Lugo scored respectively 8:24 and 11:40 into the second period, 4-1 Wild to end the second period. And then Ben Jones scored 5:11 into the third period for the Wild, 5-1 Wild, and then Colby Bolo, assisted by Brandon Yeager, got one back, 19:14 into the third, so it was very late in the game. So yeah, very good game by whoever the Wild goalie was. Who was? I gotta check that out, by the way, because I'm curious. I'm not sure. So we're gonna go to the Wild. Okay. So Wild. Up there, Jesper Wallstedt. Good for him. Good for him, dude. Yeah, that was yesterday's slate of preseason games. There's 10 preseason games on today, by the way. One of them's already over. Okay, so let's go to today's game. Okay. The Bruins tied it up. Okay. Last time I checked, it was 2-1 Rangers. So right now, let's go to the game that's already over. Let's do that. There's 30 games on right now. There is 5 games left to play later. And 1 game's already over. Actually, 2 games already over. First one that got over, the Panthers won 3-2 over the Predators. Sam Bennett got a goal for 4:13 in the second period. Hunter St. Martin got one 5:44 into the second period. He's not a part of their actual roster. He's probably not going to be. 2-0 Florida. Rasmus Asplund scored for the Panthers. He's also probably not going to be a part of their main roster. 3-0 Florida Panthers. And then Cole Smith got one for the Predators. And then Joakim Kemmel got another one for the Nashville, and that was it. Nashville's unable to call the way back. Panthers squeaked out a 3-2 victory to open the preseason for them. The Panthers had 2 games today. One was in Florida, one was in Nashville, and they had split lineups. Flyers defeated the Capitals 6-2. Bobby Brink scored the first goal 4 minutes in the first period, and then Morgan Frost got another one for the Flyers. And then Andrew Costal got one back for the Capitals. Then Joel Farabee, power play goal for the Flyers. And then it was Ivan Miroshinki and Co. Something like that. Got a power play goal. I know he's one of the better prospects. 3-2 Philadelphia led at this point. Bobby Brink got his second on the night. 4-2 Philly. 3:57 into the third. Lexico, I don't know who the heck that is. 5-2 Philly. 6:51 into the third. Morgan Frost got another one for his second of the night on the power play. 6-2 Washington. 6-2 Philadelphia won this game. Let's go over the 3 games that are happening right now. The Rangers and the Bruins. I have the Rangers winning in my game. Shots 13-18 favor of Boston. 2-2. Trevor Kuntar got one. There was a slap shot from the point. He walked in front and he. Okay, actually no, that was a wrong goal. Gotta go. Cole Kopake. Was a blast from the point by Sweezy. It got deflected by the goalie. I don't know how to say it. I'm gonna try to say it. And he walked in front and landed right on Cole's stick, and he brought it in the empty net. 1-0 Boston at this point. Victor Mancini, I don't know who that is. He tied it up for the Rangers. Philip Heathel got a power play goal for the Rangers to put them up 2-1 in the late in first period. And then 12:33 into the second period, Trevor Kuntar got a game-tying goal for the Bruins. So right now it's 2-2, 3:48 remaining in the second period. Panthers up 2-0 of the Predators. Shots are 8-1 in favor of the Panthers. There's 7 minutes left in the first period. Sam Reinhart got a power play goal assisted by Alexander Barkov and Carter Verhaeghe. 1-0 for Florida leads. 4:34 into the first. All 3 of those guys are probably like 3 of the top 5 best players on their actual regular season team. So that's kind of not fair. This is just preseason. Why you gotta go so hard? So yeah, that's that. And then there's another power play goal. Hold up. Josh Davies, something like that. Power play goal. Matt Benning, assisted by Matt Benning and Gilly. So yeah, it's 2-0 Florida Panthers with 6:58 remaining in the first period. Okay, first intermission is just arrived, and it's 1-1 Oilers, 1-1 in the Oilers versus Jets. 6-4 is the shots in favor of Edmonton. David Gustafson got first goal for Winnipeg, assisted by Logan Stanley and Adam Johnson. I don't know how to say that. 1-0 Edmonton. 17 seconds in the first period. They got one like immediately. And 3 minutes and 23 seconds into the first period, Sam O'Reilly, the 31st overall draft pick this year from the Edmonton Oilers, their first round pick, Sam O'Reilly got on the board. 3:23 into the first period, assisted by Dean and Carrot. It's 1-1 in first intermission in the Jets Oilers game in Edmonton, by the way. The games later, I have Oilers winning this game, and I had no one winning the Panthers game because it wasn't available to pick. I don't know why. Later at 7 Eastern, 6 p.m. my time, Central. Devils play the Islanders. I personally have the Devils winning that game in the sports game that I have. And then it's just Maple Leafs in the center. The Maple Leafs are probably going to win. They're heavily favored to win, but I picked the Senators because I had a 4 times coin multiplier. I'm like, I might as well take it. Worst case scenario, I lose 5,000 coins, which seems like a lot. But if you know I have like 200k coins, I had like 500k coins, but I bet all of them today's games, which I'll get most of them back. So yeah. And Hockey Club get the preseason opener in Utah. I have the Hockey Club winning this game. I can't bet against the Hockey Club in the first preseason game. First of all, I can't. Yeah, like I just said, I can't really bet on them, against them in the first game. Like we all want them to win. Second of all, it's against my rival. I know I'm not gonna be biased when I pick them. Like I'm not gonna try to pick them every game. But if I think they're genuinely gonna win, I'm gonna pick them to win. So yeah, and then it's a Hockey Club, and I think they're gonna beat the Blues in general. So yeah, there's 3 reasons why I bet on them to win. And then it's the Knights traveling to San Jose to play the Sharks. I think knowing the fact it's going to be a bunch of prospects and AHL players, Sharks probably going to win because they have a better prospect pool. So yeah, Flames and the Kraken. I just have the Kraken win. I just think they're just gonna win. I think the better team. So yeah, that's gonna do it for the podcast episode. That was almost 26 minutes just reviewing games. That's what the rest of the podcast episodes are gonna be till all the way to the end of all the way to the end of the season. Like I'll go over any big stories that happen. And then I'm gonna review all the USHL and NHL games. That's gonna be it. So that's why I went back to my old thumbnail. And I just named the NHL and USHL podcast season 5, season 1. Season 5, episode 1. Wait, I said okay, I just called that. Season 5, season 1 makes sense. Okay, let me change the title real quick on the spot. Okay. Okay. There you go, I changed the title. Okay. So, yeah, that's what it's going to be from now on. I'm just going to have my basic thumbnail, and I have just say Antonio Such a Podcast. Season blank, episode blank. So, yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow for episode 2, when I review the rest of today's games. Yeah. Peace.